YouTube! Welcome back to some cards. New cards. And the cards, if you like link summoning, but you also like fusion summoning, and sometimes you just feel like you want a synchro summon, but also before you do any of that, you want a pendulum summon. Boy, do I have a deck for you. This is D slash D slash D slash D slash D slash D slash lots of D's, lots of D's. Let's take a look at some of the new support that they've gotten, which is really awkward to look at because they're only showing the artwork, not the card, which is perplexing for me, so I guess I'm gonna have to read them. Alright, so DDDs, a deck that is focused on all sorts of summoning mechanics. Typically your plays are started with fusing by going into Genghis, and then you want to link into Gilgamesh, and then from there you can expand into Synchro's, potentially Pendulum Summon as well, to get to that Synchro play. You can literally go through your entire summoning mechanic, and it's why DDD is one of the most, like, iconic and coolest decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! All that's missing is rituals, so one day we'll get the ritual DDD support, which sounds ass. I don't think anyone actually wants that. But anyway, let's take a look at some of these new cards and see what this deck needs. Well, I suppose what it needs is probably just, like, more extenders. Gilgamesh, the Link 2, is really broken and important. The problem is that it Xenolocks you into DDDs, so they kind of need, like, better endboard pieces. So let's have a look here. We got DDD Lance Soldier. It's a level 2 Dark Fiend Tuner. 400, you can use the first effect once per turn. You can target a DD you control, increase its level by up to the number of Dark Contract cards you control and or in your grave. So you want to probably try and increase this by 2, so that you can go 4+4 into 8. So you can make Siegfried. This is in your grave. You can target a Dark Contract card you control, destroy it, and if you do special this, but banish it when it leaves the field. So the first effect is something you... Okay, so I feel like the way you're going to typically resolve this is usually through Copernicus, because DDD has like a themed Armageddon Night. So you probably want to put this into the graveyard. And then it just brings itself back by popping one of your contracts. And then when it's on the field, you can increase the level. I don't know if this completely replaces Lamia. Lamia has some uses, I guess. Maybe it is better than Lamia, actually. I don't know. There was a time and period in DDD gameplay where you would play like 3 Lamia. Like, that was the deck. Like, you were synchro summoning. Like, it was a synchro deck, more so, if you guys remember Electromite and Halka Fibrax. 07 for our fallen DDD soldiers. But yeah, it's like fine. This is probably a one-off. I don't see you playing more than one of this. So ideally some starters and extenders here. Let's see. We've got Defense Soldier. Level 4 Dark Fiend. You can lose the first effect once per turn. Target the level 4 main deck guy, right? Yeah. Target DD cards in your pen zone. Oh, special a card from your pen zone. Oh shit. Gilgamesh scale something, and then you can special summon Ragnarok, right? Ragnarok effect trigger when you pen summon, special a guy from your grave, and then use this, target the Ragnarok, special it. That's kind of nice. Banish a DD in your grave, cost. If your DDD attacks this turn, your opponent can act cards effects until the end of the damage step, so nice little battle protection there. Banish this from your grave and add a DD pen monster from your face-up extra or deck or grave to your hand. Okay, so this one feels very niche. It also kind of feels like a one-of or something. Not seeing any starters or extenders so far. Which admittedly, you know, is sort of, I feel like, what the deck needs more than anything. No, the letters are very relevant. So this is a D/D, which is not the same as a D/D/D. So if your D/D/D attacks, this doesn't work on D/D. So basically none of the main deck guys. But that's fine. You're probably going to be using this on your boss monsters anyway. Does Lord of D count as a DD? No! No, Lord of D is not a D/D. Then we've got... Dude, someone posted saying that this is Kashtira Unicorn after HRT. And I just can't see it. Can't unsee it. Like, this is just stuck in my head now. Like, honestly, I'm proud of her. Unicorn has transitioned. D/D/D, 0 Demise King, 0 Machine X. Level 8, Dark Fiend Penned, 3k attack, scale 0, which is really important because now you don't have to play the crappy Chaos King. So you can scale this directly from your deck. So this is obviously the one that they've designed this one for. Which one? This one. So the penned effect of this is during the main, if this card was activated this turn, you can place a dark contract into the spell from deck. Wow. Okay, so if Gilgamesh places this, does that count as activating this turn? I don't know if that actually does. But this is still a good card if you draw it. Because you activate this and then place a contract. Hold on, how does Gilgamesh work? Let me just remind myself. Can I activate this, search a card, and then use Gilgamesh? Like, how, does it just destroy it? Does it by game mechanics, and then it places 2 new ones from deck? Place 2 DDs with different names from your deck in your pen zones. If you already have an occupied pen zone, can you Gilgamesh place 2 cards over it? Any penned rulings here? It's literally 50-50. It's like, yes, no, yes, no. No, you need both free. Really? This seems kind of bad then. Well, it's not really bad, it's just antithetical. Because this is just a Rhoda, which is good, but it's a penned effect. So you don't want your scales to be occupied. And also, if Gilgamesh places this from the deck, apparently you can't even use this effect because it's not considered activating, it's been placed. This is really contradictory. Don't worry, just keep reading. Okay. You can lose the first side effect once per turn. If a face-up D/D/D and or dark contract card you control is destroyed while this card is face-up in your extra, special this card, then destroy a card on the field. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed, place it in your pen zone. Okay, cool. So, I guess if you trigger this guy, I think, is it this one? I guess if you trigger this, you can just summon this. Wait, hold on. So you go... Ooh, hold on, let me think. I'm trying to think of combos already. So you go Copernicus, send... Oh, wait. So you could go activate this guy, get a contract effect, get Copernicus, normal Copernicus, send this pop this specials itself, and then you link into Gilgamesh. Okay, cool. Copernicus is a 1-card Gilgamesh. I think it always was, but it's a little bit better set up now. Okay, that's kind of nice. Off the dome, by the way. Shit, let's go. And then it destroys a card in the field as well for going second. You could pop itself if you really want to as well, if you want to scale it. That's kind of cool. This... There it is. It's the quadruple dicks. This is the D/D/D/D. He's playing 4D chess, dude. We have the D. Level 12 Dark Fiend Fusion Pendulum. You guys watch all the normie Yu-Gi-Oh videos like Actman and all that kind of stuff when they make like Yu-Gi-Oh retrospectives. They always show Nirvana High Paladin. This might be the new one. D. Penned monster. Look at the words on this guy, dude. Look at the words. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Is all of this technically on the card text? Yeah, it is, dude. How much is this? 158 words. Children's card game. 158. One boss monster. Alright, so, I guess you read the monster effect first here. So this is 4 fiends. 1 fusion, 1 synchro, 1 XE, 1 poem. Must be fusioned or specialed from the extra by banishing the above cards from your field and or graveyard. You can only special summon D/D/D/D/D. I didn't even read his name, by the way. Great Dimension King Arc Crisis. Bro, you're about to give Yugi Boomers a crisis by reading this card. Oh my god. You can only special summon it once per turn this way. No matter which method you use, new PSET just dropped. Dude, we're getting some crazy new Master Rule 6 leagues, dude. No matter which method you... What is this supposed to protect? I think it's like... I think there's like some... Is there like generic cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That can special guys from your extra deck by ignoring the summoning condition? So I think like... This is to ignore that text. I think that's what this is for. So there are some... I'm pretty sure there's probably some cards that can cheat this out just by special from your extra... Like a Waking the Dragon style effect. But it'll say something like ignore the summoning condition. So I think this is designed to prevent that, I think. Is to ignore the summoning condition of the ignoring the summoning condition. If this card is special summoned, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. Okay, so this is clearly a go second card. Can attack all monsters. Wait, well, how big is it? 4,000? If this card in the monster zone is destroyed, place in the pen zone. Okay, this is literally just the go second card. You can always append effect of this once per turn. You can target any number of contracts, destroy them, special up to that many Doom King pens from your deck and or extra? Whoa. So you can pop 2 contracts and then summon like Great High King Alexander and Armageddon from the extra? Dude, that's insane. It refers to its 2 summoning methods. Fusion summoning it with a spell, then banishing the materials from grave to see for free seems broken. Hence the no matter the method. You can only special summon it once per turn. Okay, so once by this, once by fusing. So you can only literally summon it once. Okay, noted. This card is meant to be based on Supreme King Zark. Wait, who? This one? This one's Zark? Can we talk about the artwork here? I think the liberals were right. Look at the man spread on this guy. Look at the man spread on this. Look, bro's got the coca aura. What? This guy better have the greatest card effect in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there is no... This is DDD circular. No one deserves to sit on a throne like this unless they are literally like Mathmech circular power level, okay? This is a level 6 Dark Fiend 6. It's an extra deck card. What the hell? Okay, that's pretty good though. Because now this being a level 2 plus any 4 like Copernicus most likely actually gives you a way to climb up into like maybe Alexander or just do stuff because you can trigger this, I assume, with all of the other effects that trigger it in DDD. So all the DDD extra deck monsters special summon a DD from graveyard when you summon a DD. If this card is synchro summon, target one of your banished DDs, or if you control Dark Contract, target one card in your grave, special summon it. So just on summon it, summons a guy. That's absolutely busted. Okay, now I understand why he's got the cock spread. This makes sense. This is just Monster Reborn. That's pretty good. If this card becomes banished, activate this effect. If your DD's attacks defense position monster inflict piercing. That's also just a nice little bonus effect going inside. So this guy's really good. You use it with the new tuner to just climb into this, who then brings back a guy that just lets you go into like Gilgamesh easier. You can go into Siegfried. The monster is named after Clovis, the first king of the Franks, and possibly the Clovis culture, as well as the suit of clovers associated with Ray J's sibling, Rera, through their CC and CCC deck. Wait, what? Arc V has CCCs? Well, what the fuck, dude? Konami giving all these DDDD support, and the woman doesn't get one card in TCG. We don't get one CCC deck? I didn't know that was a thing. Man, I gotta watch the Yu-Gi-Oh anime at some point. CCC. God, when do you think we're getting that? Man, first we've got dicks. Now we've got cocks. Sorry, I'm a grown-ass adult. Alright, there's more? DDD, Wisdom King Solomon. Level 4 Dark Fiend XC monster. 2 level 4 DDs. You can only use for a second effect once per turn. Detach material from this and add a DD card from deck to hand. Just 2 4s gives you like a search. Okay, this becomes banished, target a DD. That effect monster gains this effect until the end of this turn. If this destroys a monster by battle, inflict piercing. Oh, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half that monster's original attack. This is named after Solomon, the Israelite king who is said to have commanded an army of demons in part to construct the temple in Jerusalem. Okay, demons is a little bit of a... you know, I think the connotation of demon is more evil, right? So I think technically, biblically, they're considered jinn. Notably, this seems to be referencing the suit of spades most likely as well, though that is heavily associated with Ray J's father, Leo Akaba. Okay. I don't know how often you see summon 4s in DD. Like, what is that? Like Copernicus and Orthos? Maybe Cerberus? You know? Anyway, we have another D. Link 3? Oh, damn. What are the arrows? Bottom, left, and right. That's really good. Okay. DDDD Sky King Zeus Ragnarok. New Zeus just dropped. 2+ DDs. You can only second effect once per turn. Target a DD or contract you control. Destroy it. During your main, this turn, you can conduct 1 pen summon in addition to your pen summon. DDDs just got a card that lets them synchro, Fusion, Link, Pendulum, but not just Pendulum, Pendulum 2! Konami would rather give you Pen Summon 2 before they give you 1 ritual. That's crazy. Come on, Konami, just complete the archetype. Give us the fucking ritual already. They would genuinely prefer the second Pendulum over a ritual card. That's insane. Alright, that is absolutely cracked, because you go Gilgamesh, Scale, Penned, play the game, link into this, fucking Penned again, after you've synchroed and fused all of your guys into the extract, you just Penned again. That's absurd. When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand, banish a DD and Dark Contract from your graveyard. Nigga, quick effect, nigga, say the line, Bart Simpson, let's go, dude, woo, we did it. Konami advancing forward with the card text that we... Oh, that's so good. By the way, this is like genuinely like broken because DDDs had no play into the Nibiru. Like this deck genuinely could not play into the Nibiru. So this is pretty good. Now going for this early, I just want to say is kind of rough. It's going to severely limit your turn because ideally you want to go Gilgamesh, Pen Summon, do some plays, and then Pend again, and then do more plays. The problem is that you're going to have to Pend, make this. Then go into do the plays after that. Wave King High Caesar is a DDD card. Yeah, okay, but you do know like the 2 6s in DDD is kind of awkward. That's like double Gilgamesh that you have to overlay into, and then you have to like make Siegfried. And then what is your other disruption? Machine X? Like that's 2 disruptions. It's not that good. Like, that's the problem with DD. Like, the end board has never been that strong. So now you have another piece for your end board, plus the Wave King Caesar and everything else. When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand, quick effect, banish a DD and a Dark Contract from Grand activation. So this protects against Nibiru, obviously, going first and you know, when you've actually established your board and passed, your opponent... there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that just are hand effects. Right? Like Engraver. You know, your opponent tries to play into your board, you can just like negate Engraver in hand. You know? Like it's still like good as an end board piece. Oh shit, new contract? Bro, is this deck gonna be meta? Genuinely? Continuous spell. This is treated... Stop saying random hand traps, by the way! Valor! Yeah, okay! I'm just reading the new cards and you're like just saying things that beat DDDs. Yes. Okay. All right, anyway, this card is always treated a dog. Shut up. This card is always treated as a DD. You could only use the first effect of this card name once per turn. So it being a DD is important because now it's like searchable, right? From the or summonable from the level 6 tutor. Or whatever. So wait, so what is this, a spell or a monster? It's a spell. Okay, continuous spell. You can target it. I thought it was a monster for some reason. It looks like a monster, weird. You can target 1 DD, accept Dark Contract with the 0 King, so accept itself. You cannot special for the rest of the turn except DDs, destroy that card, and if you do special DD from deck. Oh shit. Can you just like summon Copernicus for free now? Okay, so... Special summon, that's insane. That is legitimately crazy. So I guess you can go like this, pop the HRT unicorn, and then the unicorn triggers, and then after you special it, you get a summon, and then these are all just 1-card combos. This is actually crazy. Once per turn, you can stand by, take 1,000. There's another Dark Contract! Continuous Trap card. You can lose the first and third effect once per turn. You can shuffle 2 Dark Contract cards from your grave into the deck and target 1 card your opponent controls are in their grave, banish it. That's pretty good. That's sick. It's continuous, by the way. During your standby, take 1,000. If this is destroyed, gain 500. If it was destroyed by a opponent's card effect, gain 500. Okay, obviously, like, one-off, but probably searchable. Through... How do you search Dark Contracts again? I mean, Kepler, but you probably want to search one of the other 2. I'm sure there's another way to do it. Anyway, so yeah, you recycle, put them back, and then you can banish a card. Kind of decent. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, anyway, I'm excited. If anyone has some combos, let me know. But this is sent by AJ from Discord. Let's have a look here. All right, we've got Joss Kepler. Crazy that this is still the best starter card. Kepler, place, Dark Contract. Unicorn. Unicorn effect. Places the new dog card. Pop him. Her, actually, sorry. Pardon me. Special summon Copernicus from the deck. Send Land Soldier. Link Shokan into Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, place Griffin and Thomas. Pendulum summon. 1. Into Zeus King Ragnarok. Effect. Pendulum 2. Use Griffin. Thomas, add back the Griffin. Special the Griffin. Overlay into the new 4. Effect of the new 4. Add Ragnarok. Activate Ragnarok. Climb up into King Tell. Trigger the Ragnarok. Bring back Griffin. Griffin, pay. Add another 0 contract. King Tell, detach. Pop for the Land Soldier. Land Soldier, revive itself. Activate Unicorn. Special summon. Synchro into Cockspread Clovis. Bring back the Lancer. Climb up into Siegfried. Link Shokan into a second Gilgamesh. Trigger the King Tell. Dump the Necro Slime. Necro Slime special summon Gilgamesh. Overlay up into Machine X. Gilgamesh triggers on summon. Brings back Clovis. Overlays them into Wave King Caesar. That is unbelievable. That is a 1-card combo. That is 1 Kepler. Ends on a hand negate. Suck. Double Solemn Warning. Spell and Trap negate. I realized later that the Link 3 will not protect from Nibiru here, as the negate was not active till after using its effect. It was summon number 5, and Nibiru on it would have sucked. Shoutouts to Ethan for working this on me. Shoutouts to Ethan. Oh, do you also get to summon this for free? Probably next turn, right? Yeah. That's crazy. Like, this is actually... This is a 1-card combo. Wild. Alright, let's... we found Japanese Twitter has cooked up some stuff. Oh, no, it's not Japanese Twitter. It's Irish Twitter. How? All right, let's take a look at this. All right, so this is just Unicorn. Congratulations. We're going to go Unicorn place for Kepler. This is like sort of the same kind of line, right? You bring out the Copernicus from the deck. You dump Lancer. You scale these two. Griffin, add back. Special summon, go for the 4, add Thomas. Overlay up into Kingtail, detach, link into the 3 here. Kingtail effect, plus the Ragnarok, revive, dump Necro Slime. Sky Zeus effect, pop the scale, revive. Fusion summon into Gilgamesh, link into Gilgamesh. Revive the Griffin, add Scale Surveyor. Pop the scale, bring back the Dark Lancer, climb up into Clovis. Clovis revive, go for Wave King Caesar. Thomas, add back Kepler. And Surveyor effect in hand here. Manipulate the level to go into Siegfried. And you get basically the exact same board. Yeah, it's pretty much the same combo that we just watched, but a different line with slightly different line here. You don't have to play this crappy guy, Frieza. I remember reading that a few months ago. It just like wasn't that good. But this is pretty basically a 1-card combo, right? Yeah, this started with Unicorn, and it ends on Machine X. You get 2 sucks. You get the hand negate, the spell trap negate, and 2 solemn warnings. So yeah. Okay, well, overall, that is pretty nuts. This deck is looking kind of sexy. Excited to see where this goes. I would love for DDD to be a meta deck. Now, I will say, DDD is a combo deck that ends on multiple disruptions. I understand people. I know it's not fun to play against. I get it. But listen, by modern Yu-Gi-Oh standards, it only has like 4 disruptions. That's like basically a mid-range deck. Okay, so don't worry about it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the D/D/D/D/D/D/D/D. See you in the next one, and peace out.